friends, TUXX here. I wanted to make a quick video in response to a viewer question people asked about, does the RUIZU player, have Wi-Fi and what is it good for? Okay. And I could say absolutely nothing, y'all. Let's hear it again. No, I'm not going to say that. It does have Wi-Fi, guys. It really does. In fact, here from the menu, in fact, here, let me dim the lights so you can see the screen a little bit better. Okay, from the main screen here, you can see this little button right down here, Wi-Fi. So it definitely does have Wi-Fi. Clicking that, you can see there's a variety of information is available, such as available devices, Wi-Fi scan, matched network, that kind of thing. Okay, so here's some of my Wi-Fi networks. So, can it connect to Wi-Fi? The answer is yes. Now, some people are saying, can you transfer music via Wi-Fi? Personally, I have never gotten that to work, okay? It's right there, and the only thing I've actually gotten the Wi-Fi to work on this device, it's not really like some DAPs like the Sony NWA 306, the 305, that would be more of a Android player where you could download apps like any other Android player. Now this does have Wi-Fi built in. Your Wi-Fi will see this actually, but the problem is that it's really meant more for updates, for updating the player itself, doing firmware updates, that kind of thing. I've never personally have been able to get music to successfully download via Wi-Fi only, and I don't even know if I'd want to be honest with you, because it's much slower, so for me, the preferred method of transferring music, from, some other device, to this would be to use a actual memory card or a dongle like this. So this here, you can plug into your computer, via USB, okay? And then you could go ahead and take a memory card out and then basically use an adapter that comes with it. So you take out the little micro card right there, okay? And this would go into the player right down there, okay, at the bottom. So that's a great way of transferring music, in a way that I recommend doing this. Now, you could plug this in via like USB-C. See the USB-C right there? Plug it in via USB-C to your computer, and then the computer would basically just see this as a hard drive, and then you could transfer, drag and drop music as you please, But for me, I kind of like actually using little memory cards. So I do a lot of that, so I can take this memory card out of this player here if I wanted to, and then stick it into a different player if I so choose to do this. So, so anyway, guys, that's kind of the deal on that. Yes, it does have Wi-Fi. Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi is not really useful from a standpoint of being able to transfer music back and forth, at least not that I've seen. Now, if you gotten that to work successfully, and if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments below or shoot me a message, tucktoys@gmail.com, and I'll put it to the test. But for me, it's not something I even explore, because I just use, other means like little dongles and little memory cards to transfer music. That's the way I do it all the time, because like I do have other videos showing where I store my music and that kind of thing, and I just store it on a Surface Pro or on various computers, and then I just transfer it that way. So I always have a backup in case anything goes wrong. Like if the memory card in here would go corrupt or something, I'm not going to lose my entire music collection, because I have had that happen before. And with, like, oh boy, like so much music, it is such a pain replacing it all. You want to have backups and backups of backups even, so your music collection is nice and safe, okay? All right, friends, so that's all I got for this video. Still love this player. This is a great little player. So many things to enjoy about this. I have full pros and cons of this player and versus of this player versus other players back in my queue, so you can check it out. I really recommend this. As a huge, great player for the price. You really can't go too wrong with it. So it's something I would recommend. But unfortunately, for that transferring element, it does not work, okay? All right, friends, that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Keep the questions coming. Okay, bye-bye.